Well, thanks for watching. And on to immediately to our top story. The parents of the brain-injured 12-year-old Archie Battersbee went to the Court of Appeal today hoping for a ruling that would keep their son on life support. Instead, they suffered a double blow as 3 judges sided with doctors and decided the life support should be switched off. Just minutes after Archie's father, Paul, collapsed from a suspected heart attack. The family's lawyer had tried to get the ruling postponed as soon as Paul was taken to hospital, but the judges refused to delay today's decision and ruled any efforts to carry on treating the schoolboy remain futile. Well, tonight Archie's mother, Hollie Dance, insisted that they would never give up their fight. And Archie's mother, Hollie Dance, joins us now. Thank you very much indeed for being with us. First of all, how's your partner, Paul?
He's my ex-partner, is Archie's dad. He's in hospital. He's undergoing, I think, an anagram at the moment.
And it must have been very upsetting when the case wasn't postponed.
It was, yes.
Where do you go from here? I mean, you're losing in the British courts, aren't you?
We are. We've got a few possibilities that we're exploring. We've got a 48-hour stay in place at the moment, so they can't remove life support. And we're looking into our options. We'll find out from the lawyers tonight exactly which route we're going to take.
I mean, if you did go to the European Court, would that be automatically a stay on them doing anything?
I believe so. I believe so.
And what state is Archie in?
He's progressing. So this weekend, which I've got video footage of, Archie's attempted to breathe to a voice clip instructing him to breathe. So we've all sent that from a doctor from the USA, and Archie's responded to it. Other things, absorbing food, he's gained 0.4 kilos. He was weighed, I think it was the day before yesterday. He's gained weight. He doesn't need the bear hugger. He holds his own body temperature. He's progressing.
Does he have any brain function?
He's in a coma, so we don't know. He did have a CFAM machine away which showed clear brain activity. Once it was realised I was recording the machine, it was taken out of the room and never returned.
Because that, in essence, is what this is all about. They're saying he's brain dead, aren't they?
They are, but then there wouldn't be no activity on the brain machine if that was the case.
So how far do you think Archie could recover? I mean, you could never get back the son you had, could you?
I don't think anybody can tell if Archie regains consciousness, until he does. I don't think anybody can tell what sort of condition Archie's going to be in. There's been lots of stories where people have been declared brain dead. They've had the brainstem test and declared brain dead, and they've come back and they've had rehabilitation and made a recovery.
So you believe he could recover consciousness?
I do believe he will.
But that is not what the lawyers or the doctors or the judges are saying, is it?
It's not. They're obviously going by what's been presented in court, and we've been silenced a lot.
You've been silenced, how do you mean?
We're not allowed to put forward Archie's progress within the court. We haven't been allowed to put any of that forward. They cherry-picked exactly what goes into the court, so the judges are making their decision based on the evidence that they're hearing from the clinicians. And
obviously your son is more important than anything, but this must be costing you a great deal of money, is it?
It does, but it's also costing the NHS money, isn't it? And for the money that the NHS have spent in taking us to court could have been spent a lot better elsewhere.
But likewise, keeping someone in support in a bed, that costs a lot of money, doesn't it?
It does, but again, not as much as it has taken us to court.
So, obviously it's been a traumatic day for you. How confident are you that you're going to win this in the end?
I don't know. I really don't know. I think the system, fighting the system, is extremely hard, and I think that families before me have tried. I think there's only one case that did actually. That's the Tafida Raki case. I think that's the only one that has actually won. All the rest of the children's life support has been removed.
And what would you say to people who have tremendous sympathy for you for what awful thing of losing a son in this way, but who think that in the end this is hope against reality?
I'm prepared to take that. Like I said from day one, I'm prepared to take that 1% hope.
And you think it's as high as 1%?
No, I think it's a lot more. His progression daily, he's doing really well. He's progressing. No, he hasn't regained consciousness yet, but he is progressing. It's like his body's stabilising. At the minute, the doctors, the first night I went in, they said he's not going to last the night. We're on about day 106, I believe.
And how much support are you getting, just finally, from...
Lots of support, especially from my hometown. It's been amazing, lots of support. All over, really, all over the world. I get messages, people praying, people coming to the hospital and praying, lots of support.
Hollie, thank you very much
Thank you
indeed
very
for joining
much.
us.